So you've got that dream, right? That little voice in your head that says, I want to be a content creator. Or maybe you've already started, but you're feeling, well, a little lost. If that's you, you are in exactly the right place. We are going to map out the entire creator journey step by step.
Does this question hit home? You get that jolt of excitement, that amazing idea, and then it's immediately followed by this overwhelming feeling of, okay, but what do I actually do first? Trust me, that feeling is completely normal. But here's the good news. There is a clear path forward. Let's start drawing that map.
Here it is. This is our roadmap for today. First, we'll cover finding your starting point. Then, we'll dive into creating memorable content. After that, it's all about mastering consistency and growth. Then we'll talk about why this is a marathon, not a sprint, and finally, how to turn that passion into a profession.
All right, first things first. Before you even think about hitting that record button, we've got to build a solid foundation. This is all about nailing down your what, your who, and your where.
Everything starts with your niche. I mean, what are you genuinely passionate about? What could you talk about for hours? Are you a gardening guru, a genius baker, or maybe you're amazing at explaining complicated tech? That's your niche. The goal isn't to be for everybody, it's to be everything for a specific, dedicated group of people. And this right here gets to the heart of why having a niche is so powerful. You know, trying to appeal to everyone just waters down your message until it means nothing. But when you lock in on a niche, you start solving specific problems for specific people. You stop just making content, and you start adding real value. So, where are you going to set up shop? Here's the key. Pick one platform and get really good at it first. If you love going deep with tutorials, YouTube is your home. If you're a master of quick, punchy, engaging clips, you've got to start with TikTok or Reels. And if you're a natural conversationalist, a podcast could be perfect. Just please, don't try to be everywhere at once. It's a recipe for burnout. Okay, with our foundation set, let's get into part 2. Making content that actually connects with people. Content that they'll remember long after they've scrolled away. I want you to really let this sink in. Because anyone can go online and read off a list of facts. But nobody, literally nobody, can share your story, your struggles, your unique take on things. People connect with real people, not robots. Your perspective is the one thing no one can copy, and it's what will make you stand out.
Now, let's bust one of the biggest myths in content creation. You do not need thousands of dollars of fancy gear to start. That smartphone in your pocket, it's an insanely powerful camera. Instead of worrying about the camera, focus on what really matters. Good lighting, and hey, light from a window is free, and clear audio. That's it. Worry about upgrading much later.
And that same rule applies to editing software. There are incredible, powerful, and totally free tools out there like DaVinci Resolve or Canva that can make your stuff look amazing. Learn the basics, learn the craft with these first. The expensive stuff can wait until you're ready and maybe even making a little money from your content. Okay, so you're creating. Awesome. Now comes the part where a lot of creators honestly fall off. It's all about building momentum. This is the training montage of your creator journey. It's all about discipline and having a smart strategy.
So what's the big secret to growth? Is it some complex algorithm hack? Nope. It's just one word: consistency. The platforms reward it, your audience learns to expect it, and it's the single most important thing for building a loyal community. Showing up week in and week out, that's the magic formula.
So how do you stay consistent without going crazy? You plan. First, make a schedule that's actually realistic for your life. And here's the game-changing tip. Batch create. Spend one afternoon filming a few videos or recording a few podcast episodes. It completely removes that last-minute pressure and honestly makes the whole thing a lot more fun.
And when it comes to trends, remember this: adapt, don't just adopt. It's so tempting to just copy what everyone else is doing. Instead, ask yourself, how can I take this trend and put my own unique spin on it? How can I make it fit my niche? That's how you stay relevant while still being 100% you.
This question, it's not a matter of if, but when. Because creator burnout is real, and it happens to everyone. You're posting, you're growing, everything's going great, and then one day, you just feel empty. This is a critical moment, and knowing how to handle it is everything. And that leads us perfectly into our fourth section. You have to remember that success here isn't a race to some imaginary finish line. It's a marathon. It's all about having the stamina and the passion to stay on the course for the long haul. So here's your burnout prevention toolkit.
Number 1, it is absolutely okay, in fact, it's necessary to take breaks and recharge. Number 2, celebrate the small wins. Hitting 100 followers is a huge deal, so treat it like one. And finally, when you're feeling low, go back and read the positive comments from your community. That's the fuel that'll keep you going.
Once you've figured out how to pace yourself for the marathon, you get to start the most exciting stage of the journey, actually turning this passion of yours into a profession.
Now, once you've built that audience and earned their trust, you can start to think about monetization. And there are so many ways to do it, from things like ad revenue and sponsorships with brands you actually love, to selling your own digital products, or even earning a commission through affiliate marketing.
But growing professionally isn't just about money. Building real relationships with other creators in your niche is just as valuable, if not more so. Collaborations are one of the absolute fastest ways to grow because you get to introduce yourself to a brand new, highly relevant audience.
And don't be scared to reach out. The creator community is way more supportive than you might think. The takeaway here is so simple. Just send the message. That one friendly DM could open a door you never even knew was there.
So, let's do a super quick recap of our entire journey. Step 1, find your niche. 2, create authentically. 3, stay consistent. 4, avoid burnout at all costs. And 5, explore how to monetize and collaborate. That's the path.
And if there is only one thing you remember from our time together, please let it be this. This whole thing is a marathon. The creators who truly succeed in the long run are the ones who fall in love with the process, the ones who find real joy in the simple act of creating something new.
We've laid out the map. The path is right there in front of you. Your journey starts today. It starts with that first video, that first post, that first episode. So, the only question left to ask is, what will you create first?